So with the hamstring stretch, legs out in front of you straight, and all you're going to do is lean forward from the hips, and you're going to reach down as far as you can, keeping your back straight so you're not hunching over. And you should feel a pull on the back of your legs. Don't worry at all if you can't touch your feet. You will, obviously, with more stretching that you do, your flexibility will improve in your hamstrings. So that's a good way of measuring your progress, by being able to kind of reach down further and getting your chest further to your legs. Your next stretch is a lower back stretch. So very important. So say you're doing lots of kind of sitting, if you're an office worker, or even if you're doing a lot of kind of back work, a lot of squats, deadlifts, these will kind of tighten up that lower back. So it's nice to really stretch it out. So all you're doing is just sitting back onto your heels and you're stretching forwards with your arms. So you should feel that nice stretch right into your lower back area there. This is another back stretch, but it gets a little bit higher up and more mid-back into your lats, into your thoracic area, into your shoulder blade area as well. So all you're doing is just scooping one arm underneath you and really kind of stretching that arm forward. You'll see it better when I change sides now. So with that arm, you're just going to kind of scoop it underneath your body, and the closest side to me, my right kind of shoulder blade, I'm really kind of pulling that through so I get a nice stretch. So again, if you have an office chair all day, you're going to be kind of hunched over sometimes. That's going to really kind of help that posture and stretch out. So next we have a glute stretch. So all you're doing with this one is the position that I'm in. So you've got one leg kind of in a kind of right angle forwards, and all you're going to do is kind of lean into that stretch. You can really feel it in that right glute. And if I change sides here, so that leg's going to come underneath, okay, and really going to kind of stretch forward. So I'm feeling it in that left glute, so closest to you. Again, if you're doing like kind of lots of squatting, if you're sitting down a lot, it's really good to stretch out these muscles. Next we have a hip flexor stretch. So these are the muscles in the front of your thighs, just at the top here in your hip area. So with that leg forward, you've got it bent, other leg is stretched out back behind. So there we go, I've got left leg bent. What I'm doing is I'm stretching out that right front of hip area there. So you're just putting a slight little push forwards, so you're getting that nice stretch down your leg. And then lastly is a quad stretch. So most of you have probably done this before, and you can do this lying or you can do it standing. So all you're going to do is try and bring your heel towards your bottom as much as you can. Don't worry if you can't touch it, because again, the more you do these stretches, the more that your flexibility will improve. So these are just a few stretches that I've kind of given to you, and there are a lot of different stretches, but I've tried to cover most of the kind of whole body with showing you some of those. So if you can try and get into this routine a couple times a week, it will really help your mobility.